today I didn't get the BBC job that took 2 to 3 months of my time to prepare for. Does it sting? Insanely so. And it kind of makes you think all of these different aspects of yourself. Is it my grades? Is it my education? Am I not doing enough? Did somebody like go on a trip to Kenya and I didn't do that? Like, is that why I missed out? Am I just plainly not good enough? It almost feels easier to say that I'm not good enough. But I know that that's not true. I managed to get to the last round. Okay, which I feel like people are going to be yelling at the screen and being like, oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, but it doesn't feel it. It feels like it was just in a grasp. It was like somebody snatched it away for no reason at all, because I do believe that it was just a numbers thing. And the music industry, I think there was like, what, I don't even know how many applicants there were, and they narrowed it down to about 4. And I just think, what did the 4 people have that I didn't? And maybe it's not that they didn't have anything that I didn't, maybe it's, I just don't know. And I feel like there's so many girls my age, especially with the music, that are like, basically, to cut a long story short, I do extracurricular activities, I study for fun, I play many instruments, I produce my own music, I do social media, I document myself and my journey, I do volunteer work, I'm also a good person. I feel like that's important to say. And then that just wasn't enough, and I feel like for a lot of girls my age it feels very much like, what more can I give? Because opportunities in the industry are so rare that you are literally grabbing onto any kind of experience that you can. It's still not enough. And this is probably the second time. What's the TikTok thing? If I had a dime for every time, I would have 2. But that's funny enough. This is not the first time that I've got into the last round and not gotten it, and it's so beating me down. Where are these opportunities? And I live in a city, right? And it's supposed to be this hub of creative things, and it really feels like there's just nothing. And if there is something, right, so I do music production, the jobs that are available are coding based, or they're like some random name that's like sales director, associate, senior level, and I'm like, I can't do that, but I would if you hired me. And it's so annoying, because there's a lot of false hope, basically, and I feel like I almost am curious as well. I just want to know who got it. Who is out there right now? Oh, they're so lucky, man. Imagine. I don't want to imagine, because I will cry. Gosh darn it. Imagine getting an email that you've got an interview. Like, also, the job that I wanted, let's just say it's not a distance thing either. You might be thinking, could you travel? I live down the road. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I expected to get it, but it's kind of like, I got through to the round for a reason, and I would like to know what the reason is why I didn't get to the interview round. Because if it's to do with me, that's fine. I would like to know. I'd love some feedback, but man. I mean, moving on, I will be fine, because I have that drive to drive me forward. Did I sit and cry for most of the day? Yeah. Will I probably cry for the week? Yeah. But man, it's a perfect example of the music industry. It took 3 months. 3 months. Me and my dad always say, God, it's a long wait for a no. Me and my dad also do laser eye manifestation, which I don't know is a thing, but you have to visualize yourself like looking at the hiring director and like choosing you. And evidently it worked until the last round. But yeah, we always say, cool, what a lot of work for a no, even for jobs that don't take ages. They require you to do all of these forms and all of these CV, and your CV has to be up to date, and then they want a cover letter on top of it, and then they want to know about your experience, and they want to know about your hobbies. And then it feels like, right, so I've got my degrees, okay, I've got my first year of my master's, and I know it doesn't guarantee me a job. But all of these job listings recently have been, we want people with no experience, or you can't do this if you're over 25. And I'm like, and I know how many girls are feeling the same way, where it's like, okay, I got my degree, very fortunate to get my degree, and it's in music, it's in the whole study area. But yeah, I'm not trying to reason with it. I just feel like, okay, I'm very much someone that thinks in the universe. I'm like, okay, it wasn't meant to be, and in time I will see why. But I really don't understand why right now. The artist's way. I'm gonna pull a Doechii, and I'm gonna keep documenting, keep doing what I do. And the thing is, I do what I do because I like it. I feel like there's so many people that do like volunteering and all of this just to look good on their CV. Like, this is my life, and because it's my life and I make sure that I live the values of a music producer, music sort of philosophy, education, music creativity, because I do that, I believe that, what's the saying? Do your passion and your money will follow. Like, I believe that has to be the way, because I cannot see myself not doing music. Usually when I don't get it, you can kind of, I don't know. All I can think about is, why didn't I get it? And it's not me compared to someone else. It's not me saying I should get the job. It's me saying, is there any feedback that I could have? I feel so deflated, but I just wanted to make a video because I know there's another girl watching this that's gonna be like, yeah, like wipe the tears away. Do you know what I mean?